Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder, welcome back to Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. Well, last time, I made so many good decisions, like, say, fighting Assaultrons, abandoning my power armor in the middle of nowhere, and swimming in the ocean until I got sick. Sick in such a way as I now need more food to stop myself being hungry, in a world where if I get too hungry, I just drop dead. So, well done, John, just well done in general. But, today, I've got an even worse series of decisions I'm planning to make. You see, I figured out who the problem in Far Harbor is. The problem in Far Harbor is Far Harbor. These stupid bastards who, had Demon not already replaced Avery, would probably have gone to war with Acadia already, and who were also ready to go to war with the Children of Atom because of the fog, even though there's no actual evidence the fog is their fault. So, okay. These guys, these fishermen, they're the real dicks here. They're the warmongers, so they need to go down. Though, to be honest, this is really just justification for a bit of realpolitik. Because end of the day, you can get yourself one of 3 perks from this DLC. Alright? Destroyer or Defender of Acadia are both cocking useless because they will activate once when you go below 20% health. Now, in theory, they could activate more than once because I could, level up back over 20%, have them activate again, but they're really not that useful. However, if I blow up Far Harbor, I get a permanent bonus to my damage with every weapon for the rest of time, and it's one of the strongest perks in the game, so goodbye you stupid loser fisherman. Though, minor issue if we just look outside, I need to head back out into the fog, and I kind of abandoned my power armor. Now, I did say last time, oh, that's no problem, there's power armor up here on the road, and there is, but like it is all the way up here. And I'm not convinced I actually want to go and get it, because there's a lot of trappers between me and it. And I'm probably outside of the disease grace period now. So I could get sick again if I go swimming in the ocean. So, okay. I know this doesn't sound like a good idea, but I do have an alternative solution. The good old hazmat suit though, hang on. Oh. I probably can't put this on, can I? Because if I do, okay, I just can. I can put on the hazmat suit, but because I lose a couple of pockets, okay, we're to the cocking wire. I can't really pick anything up anymore, so, okay. Now, I know the last time I wore the hazmat suit, it screwed me over because I was hit and it did a devastating amount of damage. And I said at that point, we're never going to wear the hazmat suit again, we're only going to wear power armor. Well, I abandoned my power armor and now I'm too scared to go and get more. But it's fine, because we're going to go down a safe path, which I've walked before, which I know I've also said before, and that's led to me being shot. But this time it's going to go just fine. Alright, we don't need to go too far, it's going to be okay. And yes, I know rads are actually kind of good for me these days, because every rad that I pick up does lead to more damage, or rather will do momentarily, but I still don't want to be picking up, unplanned rads. Alright, when the moment comes, I might choose to dose myself up with a handful of rads. But for the time being, no. No, just follow the route we've already been down. Okay, just head over to the street, head out of town, and make your way back up the cliff. The exact route we've already been along. Oh, hello. Okay, there's gunfire. I assume that's a trapper over there running into wildlife, so do not worry about that. Alright, just head through here. Now I'm in the hazmat suit. I've got, yes, a 1,000 rad resistance and 98% rad reduction, so don't worry about any of that nonsense. Okay, just head up, and in a moment we're going to be taking a right and just heading straight up the cliff. No trouble. And yep, looking good. I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you're on little inclines like this, you just don't find enemies. The game doesn't like putting them here because they don't path properly with all these rocks and little dips and whatnot. So generally, these are some of the safest areas in the entire game. So just stay along the cliff, everything will be fine. And here we go, coming up nice and easy on the control center for the wind turbines. Alright, straight in there, and alright, remember how last episode had to take on some Assaultrons, and I basically said, bloody hell, I don't want to do that again. Yeah, so that again, basically. And before we do anything cocking else, John, put your cocking armor on. There we go, nice and invisible, much better, and we don't need to worry yet, because this dungeon's really weird. It's a tiny dungeon, but it does have 2 Assaultrons in it. That's bad, but you also can't get to them straight away. That's good, because yeah, there's this tiny little, like, mini puzzle you need to do first, which is that door won't open without power, and you can't restore power without fuses. And there's just a bunch of fuses sitting around right outside the door. I do have a feeling that at some point during this DLC's development, you were supposed to have to, you know, go further afield to get the fuses. Another one right there, and oh, bloody hell, hang on. Oh no, where's the light? I know there's a third one here. There it is. Grab that, then light off, please, because stealthy. Then number 4 is right here. And by the way, check the corpses. Kind of hoping for another nuke grenade there, but didn't get lucky. Should be the other one right here. And that's it. Those are all the fuses you need. It's really weird, and I suspect that, yeah, this was a last-minute change. Originally, you had to go further afield to get these, because it is just downright weird how it goes right now. So, just shove all of these in. Power is restored. And the door's still not open, because what we do now is we push the button, then we go, we fall back, we fall back, we fall back.
Intruder detected.
Alright, there we go.
Initiating countermeasures. Goodbye.
So, we have now got turrets, 2 or so in each room, and 2 separate Assaultrons. I do not know what they're gonna be. Worst case scenario is Legendary Dominator. Once again, they are nightmares, but I don't know. Alright, there was a Lieutenant Gutsy last time. My first priority is to get eyes on. And this area is kind of like a T-junction. Alright, that's the center. There's a branch to the left and a branch to the right. Where I want to go is actually to the right. So you can ignore the left branch, but then you might run into an Assaultron on the way out, and you might get sandwiched by them, and that's a bad time. I don't hear movement. Alright. Just get over here. And that's not a good shot. That's a better shot. Take that. Back off. Now, I would prefer if an Assaultron were to give me a bark. I want to see a subtitle for what they are. But one at a time. Step by step. And listen for them moving. Robots do make a fair bit of noise while they move. Nothing yet. So straight to here. Go. Take you out. And there we go. That was that Idiot Savant? Something just triggered. Not sure what it was. Okay, that's all absolutely fine. I'm kind of irritated that the Assaultrons aren't playing ball. I was kind of hoping one of them might have gone like, ooh, I'm paying attention now. The one over there is much further down. The door's closed. Let's... That was me or a physics object. It's fine. I just want to see what it is. Oh, it's a basic. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, hang on. If it's a basic, that's really lucky. Over here. Go. And just take a few basic shots. Sneak should do that. There we go. And that was Idiot Savant. And that was lovely, though now I've made some people upset. Okay, bit of bonus health off the back of, yeah, the level up. I think the only thing of upset is the turrets in the same room as that guy. Honestly, I'm going to take that as a massive win. That was a basic, not like, you know, anything more. Okay, just wait for a second. Though you may notice, because as I've discussed previously, rads are an absolute percentage. Every time I level up, and every time I take more rads, the two figures are now moving, you know, together when it comes to the bar down bottom. Sooner or later, there is a possibility that rads are going to mean I can't actually gain any more health, which is going to be not a problem I foresaw, but here we fucking go. And screw it, I'm never going to turn down a level up. Now, a very smart person did point out in the comments last time, John, as you're just saving up for a jetpack, and as you can just store up perks until you're ready to spend them, why not just not invest in intelligence right now? Because you're actually losing XP with each rank of intelligence because of idiot savant chances. And that's true, but it just really bugs me to see, you know, that little blinking 1 down in the bottom right in the Pip-Boy. I just need it to be spent. I'm sorry. I'm willing to accept a tiny amount less in the way of, XP if it just stops the Pip-Boy blinking at me. But this is it. It's available. We finally have Intelligence 6. I can start investing in science. We are getting there, alright? Sooner rather than later, it's time for a cocking jetpack. Okay, move in. And if we're really lucky, maybe my next friend is going to be... Oh. You're an invader, but I'm going to crit you right now. And I think I can just... Yeah. Okay, no legendaries, no dominators. That is, okay, that's really good spawn luck. Right there. Not a single dominator, because dominators, they go invisible. You can't VATS them. That's kind of my entire cocking character screwed. So, alright, just prepare for the machine gun turrets. There's number 1. Is there a second one? No, this one's kind of weird. There's only 1. So I think we are now... Just double check. We should now be fine. There are some turrets in the far room where I took out the Assaultron at long range. But this is it. This is the one that we need. I've got the right password. So, goodbye, Far Harbor. Using this, we're going to cut off power. No power means no fog condensers. No fog condensers means the fog's now rolling in. And that means pretty much guaranteed instant death. There's nothing they can do. Next time we go back to Far Harbor, it's just going to be, destroyed. There's just going to be giant legendary monsters there. It's going to be a mess. And even if you actually try and go and help Far Harbor after doing this, they're all now going to be hostile. So there's kind of no point because they'll just shoot you. So let's not worry about that. Let's just run the Tempest program. And there we go. Power has been disabled. Now with that, I've failed Acadian ideals. For the simple reason that they're not hostile to me, but they don't want to do business with me anymore. They've decided I'm a monster. I'm now enemies with the citizens of Far Harbor, and yes, my last objective now is return to the Confessor and tell him what I've done, because I don't get the reward until I've actually reported that. But you can see here, the DLC says, you know what? That there was a resolution to the main plot. So, I mean, if you want to, you could also say at this point, screw it, I don't want the perk reward. I'm willing to just go home. No. For me, this entire cocking business, every bit of it, has been about that perk. Slight issue though, I need to now make it back to the Nucleus. And, as I say, don't have my power armor anymore. So, I'm gonna try and retrace my exact steps as close as possible with the hazmat suit. Which is fine, because... okay, I probably can't, recreate them exactly because navigation here is a complete nightmare. But it should be fine. Okay? Just precisely the same as what we did last time. Though I can't deny, I did just remember we never killed that fog crawler, did we? I'm gonna really regret not killing that fog crawler in about 5 minutes, I think. So, back outside, I have set a... It's just the bloody soundtrack being a bit aggressive. I've set myself a nice marker, though, to be honest, I need to go a little bit around to get up to, Acadia. Because the rocks get a bit steep in this part of the world, even by, creation engine logic. That's Okay, never mind, I might just be able to Skyrim a horse my way up this cliff anyway. Nah, in the end I had to go slightly the longer way round, but we have still skipped pretty much straight to the top, though. While I'm passing by, I can check in with Kasumi. Because yes, just basically resolving her mission, one way or the other, can do that right now, because Acadia doesn't like me, but they're not going to go to war with me over this, because, well, if they're honest, I've kind of solved their problems for them. Alright, there was absolutely... It's fine. That was just some form of, you know, NPC doing emotion or something. Yeah, they were concerned that Far Harbor could turn on them, so much so that they'd already infiltrated Far Harbor. Alright, I have resolved that concern. No trouble there anymore. They were concerned about a war between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom. Dealt with. They were not concerned about the Children of Atom attacking them. That was never a concern. In fact, if anything, Dima had a pretty good relationship with the Children of Atom. Tectus and Dima don't care about each other. I have resolved the situation. They just don't approve of precisely how I did it. So, you see, nobody is opening fire on me. Instead, if we have a chat to Dima...
The fog has swept over Far Harbor. Everyone in the town is dead, torn apart and eaten by the creatures of the island. What have you done?
Okay, I solved all your problems. You're cocking welcome.
I made a choice, Dima. It's more than you've done.
Don't you dare turn this around on me. I am not the one who's committed mass murder. I am done talking to you. I have to prepare Acadia for living in this new, terrible world you've handed us. I hope, for your sake, that you can live with all that blood on your hands.
It's a shame I can't really turn that around on him, because I feel like I'd have very good cause in saying, actually, the mechanism I used was devised by you for the exact purpose I used it for. So, yeah, if you don't speak to him first, you can't really turn that onto him. And no matter what you say, even if you basically come out as a child of Atom, you know, a proper zealot or whatever, and just declare, glory to Atom, he will not turn on you. Acadia is just super chill with you regardless. As for Kasumi, however, you've got to be a bit careful with her. Alright, if you're a little bit too zealoty or rude or mass murdery, she might get a bit concerned about taking life advice from you. So, okay, let's see what we can do with her.
I heard about Far Harbor. It was you, wasn't it? You found something in Dima's memories to turn off the fog condensers.
I did. So, this is most definitely Dima's fault, if you think about it.
I didn't have a choice. Far Harbor had to go.
You're okay with that? Deciding who lives and who dies? I don't know if I could have made that choice. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
So at this point, you can basically just direct her however you want. Unless you've really annoyed her previously, then you might have already sort of burnt your bridges. But yeah, you can just tell her what to do, and doesn't really matter what you've said to her previously or anything, she'll just go along with it. So you can say, stay here, go home, you can persuade her that she's not a synth, but, the real hilarious solution, by the way, is tell her she's not a synth, persuade her that's the case, send her home, and then lie to her father that she actually is, at which point he kicks her out, she hates you, and she just goes and lives in a good neighbour in the long run. But we're not going to do that. That's monstrous, especially as I think the best thing for her really is to stay right here. She was bored at home, she wasn't happy, even if it's not because she's a synth, she's found a place here and a way she could contribute to, you know, a society she seems to be much happier in. So I'm gonna say you're staying right here.
You already made your decision by coming here, Kasumi. Acadia is your home now, your family.
You're right. I need to decide where I belong, and it's here. Look after Kenji and Ray for me. Alright? They're good people. I didn't mean to hurt them. I didn't know. Thank you for everything. I'll see you around Acadia.
You see, she's very chill about the mass murder, which is great. So, there we go. Situation number 1 has been resolved. In fact, to be honest, all the situations have been resolved. I could leave now, and Far Harbor would be done by every strict definition. But, oh dear. I want the perk. And that means we're going deeper into the fog, and I really hope I don't end up regretting that. Okay, we're going back out, but if there's trouble, do not be afraid to pop a stealth boy. Alright, literally, all I need to do to finish the first DLC in this You Only Live Once run is get over to the Nucleus, chat to the guy, get straight back out again. Well, okay, there's one small, slight complication. We'll get to that when we get to that, but for the most part, I just need to walk down an entirely safe, empty road I've already walked down before. Now, I know previously that has led to me being shot by the Roach King, but that's not going to happen this time. Ooh, I'll take this as an omen though. We've actually got pretty good weather for setting out here. Alright, relatively sunny. So, okay, just straight down the hill. Don't forget, on this occasion, I'm not in power armor, so actually, I could take... Okay, I'm retracing this route, but I'm not in power armor, so I could take some damage in terms of full damage. Alright, this is fine. I'm regretting not bringing the power armor back, but it's all going to be fine. Just down the hill, then reorientate myself next to the water. Alright? No, seriously, where the cock am I? Okay, this is good, this is good, this is fine. Just look for the bear corpses and that one bloody, angler that we never killed. Who should be over there somewhere. Gunfire. That's the trappers over there, that's not a problem. I don't see the bear corpses. Okay, this was my crossing point last time. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just... There he is, okay. He's not awake. We are not cocking, disturbing him. So last time what we had to do was we had to go a little bit more in this direction than I was expecting. I've put the custom marker in the same place. Alright, I might also still be well rested right now, so that might be a bonus to agility. So I'm a tiny bit stealthier than I would have been last time I passed by. Still gunfire? If there is, it's so distant I can barely detect it. Okay, just be ready. Pop drugs, pop stealth boys. You've got cooking 12 stealth boys, John. Alright, just use them. Alright, cocking, use them. Now I came around this way, and then I... Yeah, started having to... What? Okay, maybe a bit more around this direction, actually. Okay, that was a little bit too close to detection. Yeah, this is better. I like this better. This is much better. Let's just go in this direction and keep more of a distance versus the trappers. Now, okay. Hang about, just... Make sure you understand where you are. Okay, we're taking the tiniest amount of... whatever, yeah, just straight over here. I want to get straight over here. Just slowly rolling down in this direction. Alright, just be aware. Once we get over the road, we could be looking at that fog crawler. I don't know its location. Visibility and weather, not as nice as I was hoping for. Okay, there's you. Now, I saw you last time, and then I started going more in this direction to skirt around you. Because, yeah, there's a trapper. We've made it this entire DLC without engaging a single trapper, however fabulous their dancing skirts are. So we're just going to not do that. Straight down this way. Keep a distance. They shouldn't be detecting me. No. And there's the road. Okay, one slight wibble where I may have been a bit near to detection, but otherwise fine. Next, I need to eyes on that fog crawler. And if I'm in any way concerned by it, I'm cocking. Trapper, no, just give him a wide berth. I'm nuking it. Alright, though, watch the rocks. Some of the rocks up here don't actually exist, and I will take fall damage if I fall. So, make sure you're confident the rocks are, you know, real rocks before we do anything else. Okay. I want eyes on Foggy McGee. Alright, just nice and high up. Where are you? No sign of him yet. I'm going to remove the icon to, the closest crossing point. So that's where I want to be, ultimately. Now, I saw her moving in this direction. That doesn't necessarily mean she's still there, though. I'm going to stay on the high ground for the time being. This rock feels like it doesn't really exist. I feel like I'm kind of halfway into that. It's fine. Okay. No trouble. I say no trouble. That's me. That's my own footsteps. We're so close. We're so cocking close. And there is a wild fog crawler on the loose because I didn't finish it off last time. Why didn't I just nuke it? You could have just nuked it. Do I have crits? I have plenty of... Oh, I found it! Okay, yes, never forget that, by the way. I always forget this. You can just go into VATS mode, and sometimes it just finds stuff. Otherwise, you can't, you know, see. It's a good way of scanning. Okay. We're cocking nuking her. Alright, there's no cocking discussion here. The problem is, I don't have a good shot right now. And in theory, the nuke can hit other stuff on the way. So, it's an arm. It's a head. I'll take it. Go! I think that's a pretty good shot. So just down over there, straight through that, and please kill. Okay, that's a kill. We got a confirmed kill on the fog crawler, and I'm now a lot lighter than I was. No one else seems to object to that. I'm just going to hang out up here for a second, because obviously nukes do lead to localized patches of John. You don't need to cocky wait. You're wearing a hazmat suit. It's cocking fine. I think rads are not going to be an issue. Alright, straight down. We should be okay. And now I've cleared out that nuke, if I can find the corpse, I'll take the meat. Because, yeah, that's going to be useful down the line. Does anyone know where the corpse was? Is that the... I don't know whether... There it is! That's a corpse. Hello there, Betsy. Right, so just get down over there and see what else you've got on you, because just raw meat. Alright, I'll take that, because, yeah, I just got rid of 12 weight in mini-nuke. Don't forget, mini-nukes in particular, in survival mode, they weigh a cocking lot. And hang on, just... No, that is an angler, but it's not an angler that's going to come back to life because it's the one you killed. So honestly, I'll take the meat. I mean, I need the cocking meat. So I'm kind of glad I just saw that. But we should now be good. Alright, straight in. And they are not suspicious at all of the fact that I, their new champion of Atom, show up in a hazmat suit because I don't want to be exposed to rats. That's not a problem in the slightest. Kind of feels like it should be heresy, but it's not. We're fine. Okay. Alright, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Bit stressed out, but so far, this has been going pretty well. Here we go. We're here, nice and safe, and this is where things get sexy. This is arguably one of the most important moments in the entire game. What I'm about to receive is cocking huge. Okay, Adrenaline is currently at rank 1. So basically I'm doing pretty much base damage right now. So with that in play, I want you to memorise a couple of numbers, which is, if I shoot some poor fool with my rifle right now, my sniper does 176. And the staggering, that's 149. Okay, respectable numbers, but oh, just you wait. Because now we're gonna have a nice chat to Tectus about how I just reclaimed the entire island for the glory of Atom, with the exception of the bits that are like up high, but he doesn't seem to care about those, so it's fine.
The moment it happened, I could hear it. A change in the wind. It's over, isn't it? Far Harbor has finally returned to Atom's Grand Kingdom.
It's done. Far Harbor sleeps under the fog at last. Glory to Atom!
Glory indeed. I did not doubt he sent you to us. But now I finally see why. Thanks to you, the greatest threat to our family is no more. And for that, you will be rewarded. Here. A paltry thing, considering what you've accomplished.
And here we go. I've got myself... Oh, that's... Okay, I can't take that. Like, I'm not being humble, it's just way too cooking heavy. Alright, let me just dump that very fast. Because otherwise there's going to be... No, that needs to be dumped right now. Because just being over-encumbered immediately drops my endurance down to 12. It's a -2 being over-encumbered. So... as a result of that, that messes with my health bar already. I would take damage to my legs, but I can't because of adamantium skeleton, but I will take genuine health damage. So if we just very quickly dump that, because, you know, it's a guaranteed legendary spawn, so I am not interested, so long you stupid loser. That should bring me straight up to, there we go. 318 out of 663 with endurance of 14, thanks to the fact I'm now level 55. Right, now time to get back to what's-his-face.
From now on, you shall be known by all as Inquisitor, a title befitting your accomplishments. We've also reached out to the settlements you've been helping in the fog. Missionaries have been dispatched to inform them of the turn of events. We should have no trouble swaying them to our cause now. You have ended an era of wickedness, Inquisitor. Go forth in the age of Atom.
I have no idea what settlements he's referring to, because... hang on, seriously, what is he talking about? Is he talking about the trappers? I don't know. We know there are former trappers inside the Nucleus, so possibly he just means the trappers are going to become children of Atom, which is good, because trappers shoot me on sight and these bastards don't. And here we go, this is one of the weirdest adjustments in the game, which is you get one of two perks when you complete Far Harbor this way. Either Crusader of Atom, which is the default, or Inquisitor of Atom, which you get if you complete either of the missions Witch Hunt or the Heretic, but only in his favour. So I completed Witch Hunt in his favour, meaning I get Inquisitor of Atom as opposed to Crusader of Atom. Now you're probably thinking, okay John, why did you make that tactical decision? I didn't. I just felt like having the more obscure perk. They are identical. They do literally the same thing as I've discussed before. For every percentage of rads, you now get a bonus percentage to base weapon damage up to 90% rads when it jumps to 100. So ultimately, if I'm left almost dead at some point in the future, I can basically double all of my damage output. And this is really important. Okay, all sorts of perks might boost your damage multipliers. Great, fine, whatever, bonus to sneak attack or critical hits. This boosts base damage. That's more important because that's the number that's getting multiplied by all these multipliers and keeps stacking. Alright, every point of damage I get in terms of base weapon face damage, that becomes like, I don't know, 6, 8 points of damage once I start doing sneak attacks and crits at the same time. That's how you kill the biggest, tankiest stuff in the game in a single hit. And, oh, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these numbers. Right, there's a bit of XP. He's about to go give a sermon. Life is good, but let's enjoy some numbers, why don't we? Remember those numbers we had just a second ago? What was it? 176 and 149. Penetrating rifle is now at 218 base, staggering 194. And that's with a single point of adrenaline. Adrenaline are also important because that's another way of boosting base damage. So right now, 5% bonus damage. If I play my cards right, that's at 50. Alright, another 45 percentage points of damage. Oh my. Life is about to start getting sexy. Now I'm feeling much more confident taking on the biggest, baddest, nastiest stuff in the world. And that's it. While the High Confessor gives his speech, we're off. That's it. We are now done with Far Harbor. All I need to do is leave. Which means I need to walk out down a series of completely safe empty roads. Which means I am now cocking terrified it's all going to go wrong at the last moment. But it's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Aside from the fact I've never walked it in this direction before. So I can't remember if I even tested this. Oh, bloody hell, I hope this is going to work. Okay, I've got a choice here. Either I try and go the direct route by land, though that does involve going up a couple of cliffs I've not been up in that direction before, so that's risky. Or I do precisely the same thing I did last time in terms of cowarding out. If I just head the tiniest bit south of where I am, then I reach the ocean. I could just swim back to Far Harbor. That way, in fact, thinking about it, I kind of should have done that last episode. When I was actually heading for, yeah, the launch key, I could have left the Nucleus, come out here, swum down to the south, looped round this way, out to sea, up this way, gone up to the... Oh yeah, that would have been way easier. Okay, I definitely should have done that. Then, I could have left my power armor here, then I could have collected it on the way out, or rather, I could have left it way back in Far Harbor then. Okay, I definitely should have done that, and I feel like that's the right way to go. Alright, going over land, that's a risk. It is much safer to just swim. Alright, Far Harbor, island, surrounded by water, cocking use it. Now, there is one downside to this plan, which is, I didn't actually plan it. Like, at all. This wasn't part of the original plan at all. I've just sort of, yeah, improvised this. Actually, like, right now. So... Okay, just... It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You've taken out the fog crawler in this bit of the world. Just... Oh, that's rats. But, John, you're wearing a hazmat suit. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I can't cocking say. Alright, might be a bit too much. It's fine. I may not be able to see. But Vats can see. Vats can see just fine. Just double check. There's no trouble around here. Because I didn't prep this bit. I'm just doing something really stupid because I'm scared. Okay, that's what's going on right now. But I'm not seeing trouble. I just need to get down to the water. Okay, yeah, just that's one thing. Then straight through the water here. Just get down. Just get underwater. Get underwater. Get underwater. And be aware there's some like bits of water that might be on fire. So like, you know, be aware of them. Are we good? Just be careful because I need to come back up for a second to get out to the water proper. Shouldn't really have gone in that water because I couldn't see what was the far side. That was a needless gamble. It's just creaking wood, right? Yes. Good. Good. There it is. That's the ocean, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Set a new flag there. Just get underwater. Swim there. And then just start... Oh, there's a lot of... It's all a bit tight, isn't it? It's going to be fine. 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 Just get underwater. Get underwater. Stay underwater. Okay. Anyone that sees you, they can't do anything. It's fine. You're underwater. Alright. This is just basically an everything-proof shield, but wet. So just keep going on. Yep, just around here. Bear to the left. The water does just sort of flicker on occasion. Doesn't necessarily animate correctly. It's fine. Just straight through here. And there it is. There's fire. Don't surface when there's fire. There's a bit of oil going on. So now we want to move the marker to here. Just stay down. There's a giant skeleton. But that's fine because whatever... Why can I not? Okay, there's a bit of an invisible wall here and I don't appreciate it. Oh, are we good here? Yeah, that's fine. Just jump over the boat. Get back under the cocking water, John. Bloody hell, there's Okay, I think I might be stuck on the bones. The skeleton might be trying to betray me, but it's fine. This should now be open water. Pretty much. I think we should now be okay, right? And the question is, yeah, how far I want to take the risk here. I could go the long way out and round, but that brings me a bit... Okay, once I get past this point, once I get past the Grand Harbour Hotel, we'll be fine. Okay, just keep going this way. There's not... Oh, there's not much water. Okay, it's 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 okay. I'm just gonna go swim. I'm just gonna go swim. Jesus. Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go the other way. Actually, I'm gonna go. That was... It's fine. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna swim out the long way. I regret everything. It's fine. This looks much deeper. That angler pretty much almost killed me. Not my character, me. Alright, my heart just fucking jumped. It's fine. This looks much deeper. I'm happier about life right here. It's all under control. Yep, this here. This is the way to go. Alright, the water is deep. I've got plenty of space around me. Anything on the islands, no chance they're going to see me. We're fine. Okay, I just made a series of dumb decisions there, but they haven't screwed me over. It's all a-okay. Just need to redirect myself a little, but now at this point, just go as far out in this direction as you can, then start going, yeah, to the northeast. We should be a-okay. Okay, one very long swim later, we are almost back to what are now labelled as the Far Harbour Ruins. So, we've got to be a little bit careful here. There is going to be a legendary fog crawler inside the town. We don't want to tangle with him, so when it's time to go, we want to be approaching from the water. Like, literally, swim up, jump in the boat, hit the button, cock and go. But there's one place I want to go first. And you're going to think I'm just messing with you, but I'm serious. You see, I've decided I want to go home. Far Harbour is too dangerous. Alright, the original plan was maybe do a bit more of a big ghoul tour, just travelling from location to location, taking out ghouls. But with the risk of crashing, the fog, the low visibility, all the rest of it, that's not a good idea. Instead, I figured out who might be a good source of XP, because bear in mind, I still need another, 3.5 levels to get the jetpack. Till I've got the jetpack, I really don't want to be going back to Nucleus World, etc, etc. So, I need XP. Alright, and there's one faction that has a whole lot of it they're willing to hand out for surprisingly small amounts of effort. And that's the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, I think I want to look at doing some of their main plot stuff. And, I don't know, months ago, I was given a mission by Scribe Halen, who said, hey, go to this bowling alley at this town we've never heard of up the coast and get me something, a haptic drive, as it turns out. So, if I were to do that, then 1, Quartermastery would be complete, 2, Semper Invicta would also be complete, because I already went and assassinated the ghoul that the other guy wanted, because his target was literally up the road, as opposed to hers that was in another cocking state. So that'd be nice, and we all know, yeah, ghouls are one of the most efficient ways to trade bullets for XP. Also an efficient way for me to take damage while wearing a hazmat suit, which is what I'm doing right now. But that's not going to happen this time, because most of them are inside the bowling alley, and then I can put my armor back on. Alright, so I just want one last little stop to get that, okay? It's going to be fine. It's a small environment, and I have prepped it. I know what's inside. Step 1, clear out the exterior of Beaver Creek Lanes, and I know what's that. Alright, approaching from the rear right is going to potentially work pretty well, though I don't know whether we're looking at any trouble. Alright, see the red rocket right there. Just eyes open. We do have good visibility. It's day, though that does mean I'm slightly less powerful than I would be. I get 5% at night these days. As you can see in the distance there, rather you can hear it. There's Far Harbor in the process of dying. Okay. That's fine. We'll get back to you stupid bastards later. As I didn't see a good approach from behind. We're now going to... There we go. This is... no, I'm going to go for the approach from the other side. Just keep a distance from Far Harbor. We'll go check in with them in a moment. And yeah, this whole time, I should not be taking any significant volume of rad damage. Okay? It's all absolutely fine. I'm going to loop up round the back of the bowling alley. There should be one glowing one up top. He's probably the nastiest thing present. So take him out. Nice crit. Super powerful. Rad-powered guns. Everything's a-okay. Though, yes, you may notice the fog's thicker than it used to be because I turned off the condensers. So, you know, that's legit, to be honest, Jazz. There's more down bottom, but don't worry about them yet. Priority is take out the big scary lads. Alright, so where are you, buddy? I'm expecting you. I know you're around here somewhere. Just keep a distance, loop around the outside. Stay up top. There he is. In fact, I might just be able to take him out nice and easy. Yeah, look at this. We're getting strong now. We're getting nice and strong. Down he goes. No one else wakes up. Ghoul number 2. There's going to be someone just hanging out on the right of the building over here. There he is. Roma. Down he goes. Dead. No one suspects a thing. Alright, this is a location I have properly prepped. Because after last time, if I'm going anywhere near ghouls, and I'm wearing a hazmat suit at the time, I'm prepping it. Alright, this is properly prepped. Next out onto the balcony. Should be one ghoul to the right of me. And there you go, just one stalker. I've seen you before, so just pop you in the leg. You're nice and dead. Right over to here, and now I've got a good snipe down. So, okay, legendary right there. Take him out. He should go down no trouble. And anybody else awake? Another legendary. We got double legendary. Dead. Now, I think there's going to be someone inside that bus. I just don't know whether I'll be able to get eyes on them from the balcony. That I do not know. But we've got double legendary drop right now, which is nice. Also, buddy, are you... There he is. Legendary number 3. I'm going to see if I can hit him through the window. If I can, that'd be great. And, oh, not only that, 4-leaf clover. And, okay, hang on. I didn't hit him, but... Okay, now he's dead. I can manually get him. And you, buddy, just, John, take the VAT shots. Build the crits. There we go. Back up to 3. Are we good? I didn't actually count, but I think we should be good. Reload. So hang on. 1, 2, 3 should be the legendaries. Alright. Cross your fingers. I've now got 3 legendary rolls. Alright, and I don't really have the space to actually carry any of them home with me. So, I mean, that's going to be fun. If it's something good but cocking heavy, that's going to be really cocking interesting, isn't it? Let's get some good stuff here. Let's get some good rolls going on. And number 1, very situational. An enemy that doesn't show up and I'm going to be avoiding for the most part. So that's a no. Alright, we got 1 failure. But it was a weapon. That's good. Number 2 was it you, buddy? And no. You're a Reaver. Where was number 2? There was... Hang on. There was... The guy in the car was definitely 1. Okay, so here's number 2. And... hang about. There's... Excuse me. Hi. Oh, hang on. He's around here. Powered. Bloody hell, it's more powered! In fact, is it another cocking duplicate? No, it's not. Powered is on my left side. So, if I wanted 3 times powered, I could now do that. But that would be giving up, cutting, which we are not going to be doing. So, I mean, powered's good, but I'm not giving up cutting. Not a chance in hell. Okay, now seriously, where the cock was the other one? Was he over? Was it you? And it was, and... oh joy. A pool cue that means I take less damage while blocking or sprinting. Truly our troubles are over. Okay. So, one decent one. but not what I actually need. So, okay, in we go. Let's get in, get some XP, get the haptic drive, get the flip out of Far Harbor. Okay, just make sure. Oh, we got somebody straight ahead of me, but it's a fog ghoul. The weakest, most pathetic of all ghouls, so don't worry about that. No one is upset by that. Okay, before I do anything else, John, put on your cocking armor. Okay, that's much better. Now, just be aware, this place is full of traps, ghouls that emerge from piles of junk, but you know what? It's fine. I'm prepped for that. Let's put a grenade nice and up there. And in just a second, that is going to wake up. Hello there. You've just woken up a little bit early, haven't you? Yes, you have. Now you're dead. Good, 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 good. Back to hidden. So that was number one. There's a whole bunch down over here. So, alright. Are you dead? That was the Folk Ghoul again. I'm going to be using lots of grenades right now. And what I can also do is immediately just trigger that. That's going to set off a bit of a, a gas mine, explosion, flames, So someone's going to be awake over there. Now, I think that wakes up the guy in the kitchen. There he is. He is just a Reaver. Goes down nice and easy. He took a tiny bit of flame damage and possibly gas explosion damage. Someone else is awake too. It could be... Oh, hello! Well, I'm glad you didn't see me, because I didn't see you for a second. And there's another crit. Good. And back to hidden. There is another ghoul in the tunnel over there. He might wake up at some point, but he's okay for now. Next, there is somebody over there-ish. And... okay, hang on. That's you. Just make sure you always know who's waking up and who isn't. There should be another one. Yep, one over there. Your aroma. Back to you. Let's just make sure we get all of them. And number two with another bonus 25% off gunfo. The only danger is getting swarmed. Listen. Who's around? It's one of the guys upstairs has woken up. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We can go and deal with him. Guy in the corridor. There he is. I was about to say I was going to go and open the door to open him up. Take you down. Down you go. We're already halfway up to the next level. Back to caution again. Reload. And, oh, hang on. There was a Reaver over there. I wasn't expecting. That might have been an upstairs man who made his way back downstairs. So... okay, just move a little bit over. Watch out for skeletons, by the way. Sometimes the physics is wonky on them. And I've got a bit of a shot at... yeah, take a 60% at you. Gotcha. Flippin' trick shot right there. Okay, so. That's where I'm going. There's a safe over there. I think that's what I'm going for anyway. We good. No legendaries, though. I was kind of hoping for maybe a handful more legendaries, but what can you do? And anybody else in here? Yeah, it's the safe up there. Okay. Go back the way I came, open up the door, and just play it careful. There should now be maybe 2 more round the rear, but it should be mostly okay now. That's the worst bit done. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Careful of the oil, but... yeah, the guy who patrols here is dead. Could go upstairs. I think guy who was upstairs found his way downstairs. You're already dead. Ah, you'll be the trick shot lad. Right. We should have one at the end over here, just a basic folk ghoul. A little bit closer than I'm comfortable with, to be honest. And I'm expecting, yeah, someone over there. So I'm just going to put a grenade over like there-ish. Just back off a tiny amount. And that should wake up. There you go, buddy. I kind of thought you came out of the hatch, actually. That's not a hatch, John. It's covered. So that was always a low chance. Take him out. Job done. And there we go. Nice and simple. All right. Ghouls. Prep for cocking ghouls. That should be pretty much your lot at this point. Alright, there's a chain there I can use to open up the path around. And I'm pretty sure there's a ghoul in the toilet compartment to the left. So open and fire. Never gonna say no to that. Right, there we go. Blows up. Should be one glowing one guarding this room. And there he is. He's going down. Boom. Bye. Alright, I don't really need any of this. No, I don't. That is master locked, but that's fine because you left your computer unlocked and that's got the ability to open the damn thing on it. There we go. Whatever the hell that is precisely. And now I'm just going to go back out precisely the way I came in. We're going. That's it. Far Harbor. Done. Next up, yeah, Brotherhood. That's where we're going to be getting some XP going forward. Alright, it's going to be fine. I've had enough of being scared by anglers and not being able to cocking see and all the rest of it. Alright, I need a break from Far Harbor. My brain will be well served by not being here anymore. We're just going to cocking go. If I need to come back here later, I can. And arguably, it might not be a bad idea. Alright, when I'm feeling a bit happier in the brain space, just doing a little ghoul tour around Far Harbor, taking out all the locations that are full of cocking ghouls, there's going to be a good, easy 2 or 3 levels. And when I say easy, like, okay, maybe when I've got power armor, come back with power armor, because otherwise, you know, you might get, you know, slapped on the arse by a clown again. You never know. Ah, yes, the other thing ghouls are good for, of course, plenty of weak enemies means plenty of adrenaline. Put all that together, and oh my goodness, look at that. Penetrating now up to 260. Staggering is now 230. A weapon with a fire rate of 49. Okay, with a fairly common ammo type, 231 per shot. And I can get that better yet, alright? More rads, more adrenaline. Every time I take rads now, I'm getting stronger. Every single percentage of rads gets me a percentage of damage. It's... oh, this opens up so many possibilities. Like, there is an argument to say I should irradiate myself down to 24% health. Alright, right now. Because then I can put on all the unyielding gear and also have 75% bonus with every gun and have just dumb amounts of perception, agility, all the rest of it. It would be ridiculous. And one day, if another clown boops me on the arse, that could well be where we end up. Yes! Just need to make it back down to the sea. Alright, just... where have I been this way? I've not been this way, so I'm going to be a coward. Alright, I'm going to do the sensible thing. Welcome to new and improved Sensible John. I'm going to... no, that's the rad cat. John! 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 Bloody hell, you... put the hazmat suit on, you mad bastards! Right, okay. It's time to go before I do something else stupid. Alright? This entire DLC is just making me do bad, stupid decisions. It's the DLC's fault, not mine. So, it's time to go. Alright? It's actually time to cocking go. We are leaving. Alright? It's time to get in the boat and get back down to where we want to go. So, alright, just head east. Get down to the water. This should be fine, right? This is fine. This is... I'm a little bit lost. A little bit lost. I just don't want to get too near to Far Harbor. Alright. Just down here. And there we go. You can kind of see she's a bit on fire in the distance there. Far Harbor is now, yeah, really on fire. Alright, and there is a legendary in there, but I'm not killing it because it's a cocking fog crawler and I'm not insane. So, okay, just get out over here. All I want to do now is get in my boat and go. Alright. Any sign of trouble? I think we see... that's the basic one. Yeah, there's 2. There's a legendary and a basic. Just get in the boat. There we go. There we go. Just hop up. I've witnessed the destruction of Far Harbor. Just get in the boat, 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 get in the boat. Here we go. Congratulations. Far Harbor has been completed in the most cowardly way possible by burning Far Harbor to the ground. And if I ever come back here, Far Harbor's still going to be, you know, infested and on fire. So, there we go. That's you know, that's what I did. I'm just going to stay here. Just, you know, keep an eye out. You can take pot shots as you leave if you want to. But probably shouldn't. Just keep your eyes out, see if you see anything interesting. And there's just a gulper. No trouble with them. Any sign of the legendary? I don't see the legendary, but we're done. I'm just going to hide inside, and that's it. It's done. Alright? Kasumi has been, not abandoned. Abandoned's definitely the wrong term. Oh, Commonwealth, I will never complain about you again. Right up to the point where a vertibird crashes into me because it's been programmed like a dragon. At that point, I might, but it's good to be back. Because you know what being back means? I can wear my cocking armor. Okay, I actually get to wear my own cocking armor and not a useless hazmat suit or a big clunky bit of power armor. Okay, everything's fine. Though, there's one final little trick, by the way. In fact, yeah, there's a really good trick here that I can't do, but I'd like to talk about it anyway, which is, one, let's just go and tell Kenji his daughter made the decision to stay where she is, which he will accept with good grace and then give me money, because he's a bastard. This is kind of, you know, his way of punishing me. And on top of that, yes, you can tell him whether she is or isn't a synth, but on this occasion, I think we're going to be truthful, which is she's not a synth, but that doesn't mean she hasn't found a family or a place where she still feels she belongs.
She's not a synth, but she has people there she cares about.
So, Rei was right. Kasumi needed to make her own life, away from us. I guess I just didn't want to believe she had grown up, that she was going to leave me. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward. My daughter might not be coming home, but at least she is safe. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
And there we flipping go. I get myself a randomized reward. Now, that might not sound very good. You know, effectively just a chest with some random stuff because it is all randomized. But no, there is a nice little stash here. Alright, when you dig it up, when I press A to dig this up, it is going to generate a random legendary. But if you weren't playing in survival, if you drop a quick save right here, dig it up, then don't like what you see, you can just reload, dig it up again, and it re-rolls. This is basically the easiest re-rollable legendary in the entire game. You can just dig up, check, don't like it, load, dig, check, and eventually you'll get something you like. I don't do it myself, and obviously it's very much not in the spirit of the thing, so we won't be doing it here, but yeah, you can do that. But let's see what I get, because I'm just going to be doing this once, and I mean, come on game, reward me for being honest, because I know you can cheat this chest, but I didn't anyway. And what have we got? The answer is going to be Deadeye. Aha! The money's in the trunk, so I can actually turn that down, which is very convenient. So yep, that's just a decent, if not spectacular, automatic laser rifle, meaning if I aim down the sight, time slows down, but it's not great. I mean, there's a million I'd rather take ahead of that. I'm kind of happy just to leave that right here, though actually now I've got my armor on, I can take it and I can just trade it for ammo. To be honest, I could take the money and then trade it out very soon. I'm going to be passing by a shop pretty soon. So, okay, I'm going to screw over my own health right now. Alright, there's a giant pile of money I don't need. In fact, John, just take all the cocking ammo, John. Just take it. You can sell it. Okay. That there, ladies and gentlemen, is Far Harbor. Alright, that there is a DLC campaign that has been completed. Alright, that one scared me, but it's done. And we have come out of it so strong. Seriously, 231 per hit out of the staggering is, it's just ridiculous. And already halfway to level 56, I think I know where we're going next. Alright, it's time to go and do some work for the Brotherhood. We're kind of moving on to a footing of help Brotherhood gain XP. So, next time, ladies and gentlemen, things are going to start accelerating. Murder, XP, and if we're very lucky indeed, we might be a bit closer than you might think to a jetpack. Alright, you can get a lot of experience very fast by helping out the Brotherhood, because some of their missions have a lot of enemies that need to die. And if those enemies happen to be ghouls, well, ghouls are just free XP. Right up to the point where they kill me, because all the biggest hits of the entire run so far have been from ghouls. So, join me next week as we get to enjoy the nemesis to my hubris. Hopefully, you are looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got a... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.